Chapter 9. The next day, I sit there with Wesley. He's still sleeping, but he looks a little better than he did. His arm is in some kind of machine, a black and blue glowing cast. The leader walks in, projecting everything I'm not. Happiness, thrill, excitement. "There you are! I've been searching everywhere for you." "Where else would I be?" I snap. He gives me that signature smile. Such loyalty. That's what awakened your ferocity in the ring. And so? He claps, and a guard enters, offering me a plate of delicacies. Your reward. I'm not hungry. As if on cue, my stomach growls in protest. Your stomach says otherwise. I glare at the food in front of me. It looks good, but I don't want anything from Farrell. If I accept this gift, I'll be condoning this way of life. Especially with my brother still unconscious, how can I feast while he's out? My glare travels to the whiskers on the leader's face, then to his soulless eyes. I don't want it. You've earned it. I glance at my bloody knuckles. Have I earned the right to pick what I want? Of course. We have a variety of foods here for you to try. No, not food. I want medical treatment. The best you have for my brother. Heal him. Fix what you did to him. He looks at me, then at my brother, then me again, and smiles. Very well. The food leaves, and the leader says to one of the guards, "Give Dr. Palmer all the medical supplies he needs. Make sure Wesley is comfortable and out of here as soon as possible." He turns to me, gauging my reaction. I nod, satisfied. He smiles, those eyes glinting with pride? Now I've really lost my appetite. A few days later, I'm sitting in Wesley's room, reading to him. Unfortunately, they don't have much for reading here, so I'm doing what I can with the fight manual, trying to make it sound somewhat interesting. We used to read all the time, sometimes sci-fi stories like the life we're living right now, but I can't close this book whenever the content starts getting tough. I can't put it on the shelf. I can't skip chapters or speed read. This is our reality. This is our life now. Pacing around the room, I practice my moves, being dumb, trying to make him laugh, though he keeps telling me to stop since it hurts his ribs. I'm so relieved to see him awake and alert, even smiling despite his lingering pain. I'm in the middle of describing a tornado kick when Wesley comments, "Too bad we don't have Fuzzy Wuzzy Was a Bear." "Oh yeah, you loved that book. So did you." "And the classic fairy tales? Remember when Dad would pretend to be the wolf and Mom would be Little Red Riding Hood?" I bust out laughing. "They put on a whole play for us." Dad would be like, I start creeping around the room, hands raised like claws, until someone shyly comes in. "Oh, hey, Zoom," Wesley greets. "You're just in time for the show." Smirking at my brother, I lower my hands. Zoom tilts his head in confusion and then turns to Wesley. "How are your injuries, Wesley? Healed?" "I'm feeling a lot better, thanks." "I am happy you survived." I scratch my head. Despite the translator that's built into the ship, it's still hard getting used to the way some people talk around here. "I am here on an errand, Riley," Zoom says. "Merc is waiting for you. You are 5 minutes late for your training." He gestures to the flashing device on my wrist. I give him an annoyed look. "My brother was nearly killed. I've practiced my brains out. I can catch up later." "No, right, it's okay," Wesley says. "I don't want you to get an extra 20 laps because of me. I'm sorry, I didn't even know it was flashing." "I don't care, I'm not leaving you." "Riley, I'm fine," he insists. "I'll see you after." I sigh. Wesley's eyes are bright, but his face still screams ouch. Zoom continues. "Each minute you are late, Riley, you must complete 1 full lap around the training room." "So you have 5, I mutter. I glance at Wes. "You're totally sure?" "Yes, go." I hesitate for another second and then give in. "All right." I fist bump him. "I'll go kick some butt and be back." Grinning, Wesley calls out, "Break a leg." Running through the halls, I head to the training room as quickly as I can. I pass a girl with green tentacles. She waves at me. Is she saying hello? Guessing she is, I wave back. Who would have thought I would feel normal jogging by a green tentacled person, like I'm jogging through my neighborhood? Rushing over to Merc, I stop in front of him, panting from my sprint. "Sorry I'm late." 6 laps. Go." "Okay. I was just 7. I stare. Do you want 8? Huffing out a breath, I turn on my heel and start running my 7 stupid laps. This place is ridiculous. No mercy, no excuses, no grace, no nothing. Just torture upon torture. Perks? Yeah, right. Those are teasers. There's no true reward here. The only reward anybody wants is a one-way ticket home. And I'm pretty sure those have gone out of print. I'm going fast, but I'm going nowhere. I'm running in circles, getting angrier with every lap. I thought the exercise would burn off some restless energy, but it's only adding to it. I'm angry at our situation. I'm angry at the nightmares that won't leave. I'm angry at the leader who brought us here, and who finds joy in everything I find detestable. I'm angry at these jerks who break bones and spill blood without blinking a multicolored eye. Suddenly, my feet slow. Isn't that what I did? I nearly beat that alien to death. I couldn't stop. I couldn't control myself. What's happening to me? Who am I becoming? What am I becoming? After practice, Zoom digs into his minka legs. I still shudder every time I see them, the live ones and the fried ones. Since that first day when Zoom sat at our table and Seif stormed off, Wesley and I have been eating with Zoom for practically every meal, which means we're usually sitting alone. Everyone treats us like we've got the bubonic plague. You asked me to check our coordinates, Zoom says. I tense, trying to keep my hope at bay. And? We are still in the Andromeda Galaxy, heading away from your world, not toward it. I blow out a breath. Well, thanks for checking. Scanning the room, I notice Seif's flunkies at a table, but their ringleader isn't with them. And now that I think about it, I haven't seen the bully in a while. Where's Seif been? He's dead. I'm taken aback. Did I hear him correctly? What? When? What happened? 3 days ago, he was given a death match. Devine killed him. I follow Zoom's finger and see a very intimidating tree-looking creature eating off a full tray. My stomach hurts. Why was Seif assigned a death match? He disrespected my father, in front of others. That's it? Yes. Zoom starts eating again. He's so nonchalant and complacent. I guess he's used to his father's ways, but how can anyone get used to Farrell? Get numb to that kind of evil? Shaking my head, I ask, so this whole time you've lived here, your entire life, you've never, not once, seen anyone escape? You should not be thinking or talking about escaping. There are guards everywhere. I'm not thinking about escaping, I lie. I'm just trying to learn more about the history of this place, that's all. Zoom focuses on his food. No, I have not seen a single person escape. A yellow alien with black spots passes by our table, elbowing Zoom's head. I'm very sorry, I didn't see you there. He laughs mockingly and moves on. Zoom rubs the back of his head. That is my life every day, every moment. Seif's words echo back to me. Well, I'm sorry for that, Zoom, but I gotta say, you can't blame everybody for your problems. You can't keep playing the victim, especially if you've made the impression that you can't be trusted. He stiffens. I have lived 17 years. It has been 201 days since I have alerted my father of any disobedient activity. I was trying to do anything to gain his attention, his favor. When I realized it was futile, I stopped. But no one has forgiven me or given me a chance. Not like you and your brother have. Have you tried to make amends? Have you apologized? I have not. It will only cause a fight, one of many fights. I get what he's saying, though I feel he's taking the coward's way out. Why do you say it's futile for you to impress your father? Maybe Wes and I could practice fighting with you. I know we haven't been here long, but I'm willing to... No. Thank you, but do not waste your time. He appears decided, resolved. It is pointless. Why? I ask, before I can stop myself. His frills flap and spread out to frame his face. Because my father blames me for my mother's death. I freeze. Exactly 988 days ago, we were attacked by the Hycans. We had kidnapped some of their people. Several of them came on board and began seeking for their loved ones. They failed, but they did much damage. I swallow. I regret asking, but there's no stopping him now. One of them cornered my mother. I tried to fight him, but he overpowered me, struck me unconscious. Zoom blinked several times, staring straight ahead at the wall, lost in his awful memories. I awoke to my mother dead beside me, and my father screaming at me. He will never forgive me, nor will I ever forgive myself for failing her. I sit there, stunned, stupefied, silent, feeling awkward and annoyed that I just had to ask. Snapping myself out of it, I rest a hand on his arm and then grip it. I'm sorry, Zoom. His frills flutter. But you can't live your life blaming yourself. And you can't be someone's punching bag for the rest of your life. He pulls his arm out of my gentle grasp. Why not? When I deserve it. Because it's not good for you or for them. Besides, you said you've endured this treatment for 988 days. I'd call that punishment enough. He stopped eating. He sits there quietly, processing my words. And then he stands. I am no longer hungry. Grabbing his tray, he leaves me alone with my big fat mouth.